Good evening, traders. Welcome back to wallstreet-billionaire.com, where you can practice to place consistent, profitable trades in the market. Let's go through another typical configuration here. So what we're seeing is a slight uptrend, and it seems to be coming to an end. So many traders will go here and try to pick a top and short this. There is absolutely no evidence of a short whatsoever. Still, they will go ahead, see this little wig, and assume that the market has to now roll over. So I'm not a big fan of that because there's actually no sign of any kind of short. So you could probably go for a long configuration here. And if you're thinking, man, it's probably at the end of the uptrend, I'm not so confident. So reduce the position size by half. Um, Take a very small upside target. Risk a little bit more here, so allow it to breathe, eventually come back to this pivot low, and then walk right up back into this profit zone. So let's see how it goes. Here you can see clearly why this short would have not worked. It would have failed again. So don't try to pick a top and short into the market if there is no evidence, there is no sign. You're just assuming this could be a short, but that's not the case. There was absolutely nothing there indicating that it was the market top. So it's a much safer bet to go for the low risk, follow the trend, put a little bit of a breather there for it to walk back and then go up and hit your upside target, take the profits, rather than trying to pick a top, guess, oh man, this might be it, so let's go and try a short. It's just not going to work. The probabilities are too low. Okay, here's another one. So this one here could actually be a little bit of a short. As you can see, we are below the SMA 20s. We are in a down sloping trend. We see an uptrend here. We see a little bit of a breather. Eventually, it's a flag. Volatility is really low. In low volatility markets, shorts are really difficult because normally when the volatility is really low, there's not much going on. The market has no reason to actually fall. But if you want to short this here, let's say you say, oh, I have a large red candle indicating there might be a little drop coming. I'm below the moving averages. I am way below the next resistance, so I might try a short here. Okay, you have to try it. I wouldn't be too inclined to take this trade, but here in this practice environment, you have to take the trade. You can't run away. So I would decrease the position size, limit my risk, take a little bit of profit, risk a little bit more, and see how it goes. Yep, it worked out nicely, but it only worked out because the take profit was very moderate. Yeah. So if you're taking a short, just be aware the odds are normally a bit against you, because if you measure the time that the time in the market, the longer you are in the market, the higher is your probability to actually see the market going up rather than going down. So probabilities are a little bit the shorter end of the stick.